Hey y'all, I'm James Wright and welcome to my shop. And today we're going down to Austin, Texas in August. Whose bright idea was this?
Hi, my name is Ray and I am the managing director of the Austin School of Furniture. I have been with this organization for about a year. I took over from Austin Waldo, who was the founder of the school. He opened this space and we had another space prior to this. I am a furniture maker by trade. I've been building furniture professionally for about 10 years now. I got my start in a school very similar to this. It was in Vermont. It was actually called Yestermorrow. I took a 3-month-long woodworking intensive and just really fell in love with everything. I had been to art school and it wasn't really for me, and spent some time working in the trades. My dad's an architect, so always doing home projects. And when I found woodworking, everything just really felt like it clicked. And I wanted to continue to pursue woodworking, but as a 22-year-old, I didn't have very much money. So I thought the best way to have access to tools and a shop was to get a job. Yeah, I mean, I know some people who work at schools don't have or have more of a nonprofit background. I have worked with some nonprofits. I have a big passion for education, but at the end of the day, you know, milling the wood is where I feel most comfortable.
Tell me a little bit about the Austin School of Furniture and what happens here.
So we are a nonprofit. We became a nonprofit a little over a year ago or 2 years ago. We offer classes for adults. We're hoping to do some kids classes in 2027, but we're still working on it. I like to say that we have something for everyone here. Everything from, we have a community class program, which are quick little 3-hour-long projects that are designed for the absolute beginner. Your first time in the wood shop, you know, you can bring your mom, you can bring your grandma. From there, we have some more comprehensive classes. Our biggest class is the fundamentals of woodworking, where it's a 7-week program that really just gets you comfortable in the shop, using the tools safely, and starting to think about it. From there, we welcome guest instructors from all over the country, sometimes all over the world, to come and teach what they're excited about. We're really lucky here in Austin to have just kind of like a thriving furniture building, making community. We rely heavily on local instructors to come and teach what they're excited about as well. We do everything, from community classes where you're building a little step stool with screws to, we have a 6-day rocking chair class coming up in November. So we really try to have something for everyone.
What is your personal favorite class or instructor or something of that nature?
Oh, that's a tough one. All of our instructors are really great. So it's really hard to choose. I am always so impressed with everybody that we have here. I'm not gonna lie, my favorite instructor is Alex Delisi. She is a woodworker based out of Bozeman, Montana. She's so smart. Her family is also woodworkers, and you can really tell that she knows her stuff. And she'll be here for a 6-day rocking chair build coming up in November that I mentioned. But her just approach to the students is really thoughtful and empowering.
So something a little bit different that caught my eye when doing research on this is actually seeing women not just involved, but heading it up and running things.
Yeah, and you know, what I do hear from instructors is that this school can be pretty diverse, especially for woodworking schools. We all know that when you think of a typical woodworker, who pops into your head. And we want to make this a space for everyone. Austin is a very diverse city, and we are here. We mostly are catering to people who live here in Austin. We're not on some big, beautiful farm or anything. There's train tracks about 15 feet away. One of the reasons I got into education was, my dad was an architect and taught me how to build stuff and taught me how to use tools because I was interested in it. But a lot of women aren't taught this stuff. A lot of just people aren't taught this stuff. I worked at a school for a little while in Vermont, and I remember there was this older woman there for like a week, you know, a big expensive class, big commitment, and she struggled so bad. Like had to pull me aside and ask me how to use a tape measure, and she was embarrassed to ask. And by the end of the week, you know, last night we're all hanging out having beers, and I was like, why did you take this class? What, like you clearly aren't interested in this, or like don't have a bunch of skills. And she told me that her husband died, and she did not know how to use a hammer. And now, you know, she's left with like 2 vacation houses, a cabin, just her own home. She found that she was gonna have to give up her entire quality of life and standard of life if she didn't take control and learn how to do stuff. And I just always get goosebumps when I tell that story. And that, I think that really sums up why I got into education.
What couple classes you have coming up? What's on the schedule?
It is our slow time right now, August. We're very excited to have James here this week. Not a lot of people want to come to Texas in August, which is fine. The winter time is a pretty popular time for us. We do have the Texas Woodworking Festival coming up next month. It is the last weekend in September. We help out a lot, co-produce. We put on some activities. We'll have a booth there, so definitely check that out if you're here in the Austin area. We also have Andrew Hunter immediately following the Texas Woodworking Festival. He'll be here for 3 days teaching a Kelewae scarf joint class, all hand tool cut. And so you can, you know, make a whole trip of it. We have a Ming Chinese table joint, a pretty cool bridal joint situation that's happening as a weekend class in November. That's actually gonna be very different from like Andrew's class where it's all hand tools. This we're gonna be utilizing some more power tools to get the job done. We have a hand drafting class coming up, which is really fun. I don't think a lot of schools really offer that, but it's a beautiful art of drafting. We also are gonna have our beginning furniture design class coming up, which is just a really interesting way to start thinking outside of the box and thinking about designing your own pieces of furniture. We have Alex Dolisi's Modern Rocker coming up in November. Patrick Moore will be down here in February to teach a 5-day stereotomy class about demystifying curved staircases, the Loretto staircase, I believe. And then we have Laura Kishimoto coming in May for a bent lamination workshop, which will sell out. So do not wait if you want to sign up.
If someone's looking for a new hobby, wanting to get into woodworking, where would you tell them to start?
If somebody was starting to get into woodworking, I would tell them to make something. I think a lot of people want the pathway, or how do I become good at something? And you become good by making mistakes. I have to make a mistake probably 3 times before I learn from it. You don't need to go out and buy all the fancy tools that I'm sure some people will say that you do. I tend to, I'll have needed a tool for at least a year before I finally go out and purchase it. You don't need all high-end stuff. You don't need to go spend $10,000 on a wood shop. You can go buy a handsaw or a chisel and just start messing around. Get a carving knife and see if you like it. Our website is going to be kind of where you can get all the information. We are a very small but mighty team here at the school, so be patient with us. But there's a contact form, and you can reach me directly if you have any more questions about the school or Texas Woodworking Festival. We also have volunteers who do shop projects. They teach classes as well. We're always looking to add more people to our team and our group. Come take a class.
So there you have it. I had an absolute blast teaching down there a couple weeks ago. We did a full week-long class making a shaker table with a drawer. It was a lot of fun and had an amazing time. I'm looking forward to teaching there sometime in the future. But if you'd like to find out more about their classes, I'll leave links to them down below. There are a bunch of schools like this around the US, but the one in Austin is fantastic. So if you're ever down that way and you're thinking maybe I should take a class, they also offer one-day classes, three-day classes, as well as the full week-long class. So if you want to make a vacation out of it, and quite a few people do, you can actually go there and take a full week-long class and dive into a specific topic. And I had a lot of fun teaching it, and I'm looking forward to being there in the future. If you have any questions, thoughts, ideas, snide remarks, throw those down below. And I do read through all the comments. Thank you. It helps out the channel. As well as all the people scrolling over here on the side. Those are some of the patrons on Patreon, because without patrons, we wouldn't exist. This channel happens because of you. And every now and then I get the chance to go and teach somewhere else. And that's often because someone on Patreon says, hey, why don't you go teach here near where I'm at? And if you have an opportunity like that, let me know. I think that'll do it for today. And until next time, have a wonderful day. The one thing I didn't talk about is on the other side of that wall, they have a bunch of power tools. And so the side I was working on was known as Austin School of Furniture. The other side is known as Austin School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.